Welcome fans of Fate Grand Order. I am Avon, you are watching FGO Tips, and today we are talking Nero Fest Exhibitions. We already faced one Heroic Spirit in Act 1, 2 Heroic Spirits in Act 2, and now that we've reached Act 3 we're facing, what, 3 servants I assume? Oh no, we better get to the bottom of this. Act 3, Parade of Hassans. Good news first, this act features only 1 round of combat instead of 3! The bad news? That 1 round of combat puts us up against more than 30 Hassans in a row. Most of these will be copies of Zaid the Base, Makuru the Quick, and Strongarm Gozuru. Individually, they aren't overly powerful, but together they start to add up. The most annoying thing is the going away present they leave you each time you knock one of them out. Every time you vanquish Zaid, he casts a 3-turn defense down and arts down on the servant who dealt the killing blow. Makuru will hit you with defense down and quick down, and Gozuru will hit you with defense down and buster down. As if that wasn't bad enough, some of the more notable Hassans will be scattered throughout the battle. In fact, enemy number 1 will be Hassan of the Cursed Arm, enemy number 12 will be Hassan of the 100 Personas, and enemy number 20 will be Hassan of Serenity. These 3 enemies have a special buff, and killing any of them will result in an instant death directed at the servant responsible. Finally, enemy number 37 will be Hassan of the Cursed Arm one more time, and this time defeating him will result in instant death directed at your entire party. In case you're curious, that adds up to defense down 33 times, arts down 13 times, quick down 11 times, buster down 9 times, and a death sentence for all 6 of your servants. There is a silver lining though. It is possible to resist the debuffs from Zaid, Makuru, and Gozuru, so debuff resistance is helpful. Even better, the death sentence dished out by the Hassans is a result of the buff they apply to themselves when they enter the battle, and that buff can be removed, preventing them from casting death at all. When it comes to tackling this fight, that's the top priority, removing that buff. Since we're fighting nothing but assassins, bonus points for casters that can do this. Number 1 recommendation is Medea. Her Noble Phantasm is perfect for this, removing buffs from a single target before dealing damage to them. Not only that, her NP gain is pretty good, and high speed Divine Words will help fill the gauge whenever one of those pesky Hassans pops up. Runner-up, number 2 slot, Amakusa Shiro. As a ruler, he'll take half damage from assassins, and his NP removes buffs from all enemies. Building arch chains with him won't be as easy, but he does have Baptism Rite to help with his NP gain in a pinch. Another possible option is Ibaraki, whose single target Noble Phantasm clears debuffs as well. Just be careful bringing a Berserker to a fight this long because it's going to be hard for her to make it the whole way through. Other possible buff clearers include Tristan, Jack, and Martha. Although to be honest, Martha is probably a terrible idea considering the fact that she'll deal half damage and take 200% in return. Moving on. The second most annoying part of this fight is the endless defense, arts, quick, and buster down debuffs. Having debuff clearing servants can help with that. Number 1 recommendation is Medea! Lily this time. Just like Medea, she does a great job spamming her Noble Phantasm and uses the same high-speed Divine Words skill. Her NP not only heals your whole party, it also removes debuffs and increases debuff resist for the next 3 turns. If you don't have your own Lily and can't pick her up from a friend, you can let Medea serve as a backup. She has a targetable debuff clearing skill that will allow you to patch up a single servant at least. Other casters like Nidocris and Nursery Rhyme can clear their own debuffs at least, as can Ibaraki in case you do decide to bring her to this fight after all. And yes, Martha can, in fact, remove debuffs from the entire party. But again, I have to question the wisdom of bringing a rider into this fight. It's going to take a long time to get through that many enemies, and to that end, you're going to want a bit of healing to make your team last. Once again, Medea demonstrates why she's number 1, with a self-heal for up to 2500 HP. Medea Lily, of course, is even better, thanks to a skill that improves how much healing an ally receives, another skill for group heal, and of course, the additional group heal from her Noble Phantasm. Tamamo's Fox's Wedding can heal a single target while also powering up arts skills great for Medea and Medea Lily. Additionally, Tamamo can heal the whole party with her NP. Of course, there's also Irie, who has a single target heal thanks to healing Magecraft, and a group heal in the form of her Noble Phantasm. If you're looking for a little extra support, try Jeanne, whose NP will provide party-wide invincibility for 1 turn, and defense up for 3. And of course, Mashu for the usual defense, damage cut, and invincibility skills. As long as you can put together a team that is able to stay on their feet long enough, you'll soon find your way through the entire parade of Hassans and ready to take on act number 4. More on that in our next video, of course, but in the meantime, let me know how the event is going for you so far. Have you started farming those lottery boxes yet, or still working on the medals? Good luck in either case, best of luck to those of you rolling for Nero, and most of all, thanks for watching.